And it's bro, it's not even my typical genre. Like, but I mean, I'm familiar with it because I grew up in the South and I grew up in, as we would call, y'all would call like like clubs, like bar rooms in the South. So I grew up in and out of them. So yeah, bro.
You got to create a dance, bro.
And we actually got one, but I can't dance. So
this is a black man that can sing his ass off, but he can't dance and he can't play basketball. Like, what's up with you? Like, you different. I could sing my ass, but I cannot play basketball or dance.
Son, the funniest shit, son. There's a group from New Orleans, like they legendary in New Orleans, man. Partners in Crime. Shout out to Mr. Mina and Kango. I did music with them. My first time ever hearing myself on the radio was with them, right? I featured with them. And I was recording, and Mina was like, man, he killing it in there, but what beat is he dancing to? And everybody just cracked up laughing, bro. So I was always known that they like, he dancing and moving off beat, but you expect for the words to be off beat, but all the words on time.
Damn.
So I'm legendary for that in New Orleans, bro. Like,
oh man, that's hilarious right there.
I'm gonna send y'all the master version of the record, bro. Like, I think it's one of them ones, bro.
You broke up a little bit. You gonna send what?
I said I'm gonna send y'all the master version of the record, bro. But I think it should be coming out this week. It should be coming out this week. It's called Settler, so it's kind of about messing with older women.
Now, I listened to the song though. Now, when you put the video in it, you just gotta promise me, man, no like turtleneck sweaters, none of that shit you be trying to do. You be trying to like none of that like you gotta be smooth. You still young.
It depends on what time of year it is, son.
Bro, be trying to Donnie Hathaway his way through a lot of shit. Like,
son, I'm a soulful nigga, bro.
Nah, no turtleneck sweaters is not the move. Man.
Son, bro, with a pea coat, son, them shits go hard, son.
No, it's not. He gonna put a pea coat on in a newsboy hat. No.
Yeah, son, but the pea coat and the newsboy hat is the same material.
Bro, listen, you gonna be itching. You gonna be crazy. He gonna be breaking out. It's gonna be hot at the video.
Yo, son, that nigga said Donnie Hathaway, son.
You can't be playing with that. You gotta be smooth with it, man. Throw on a jersey or some shit, man. Song. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the song already smooth. You can't over smooth it, man. You gotta add.
No, son. So that genre, like they do, what's called trail rides and stuff like that, right? It's some real Southern shit, but it's cool. It's like cool. It's like, people from our age group. That's really the thing right now, and so it's definitely. I'm not gonna have 100% creative control, so I ain't gonna be able to pull up in anything. Like, number one, wifey taking a way more active role with it, like, cause like,
oh really?
Yeah, bro. So it's like, nah, bro. I had one of my sweatshirts and I tried to do some cool shit to it, right? So I cut the hemming off of it.
What?
I know, son. I saw it online, son, and it looked cool, right? Before I walked in that damn office, she said, bro, why is you dressed like 12 years a slave?
Yo,
he thought he was Mike Tyson coming to the ring with the
and then she was on FaceTime with her mom's, bro. Her mom said it looked like I had on burlap.
Burlap. Wow.
Yo,
it was nasty work, and then it was a brown sweatshirt.
Nah, I need to see that. I need to see it, man.
I got to throw it away, son.
I gotta see it.
Son, I discarded it, son.
Oh man, you burned it. Put that shit on fire.
I didn't burn it. I definitely discarded it though.
Oh man, he's just like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 3.
We had the
Western wear.
Western joint.
Had a burlap blanket around him.
Burlap, dog.
Let's hit it up real quick, man. Jim Jones. let's talk about Jim Jones real quick. This probably be a quick little topic. He releases this app called Sneaky Links.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be where people can connect on some business stuff. But he rolled it out at InvestFest with Earn Your Leisure. So
yeah,
what is your
they say the name is not what it suggests though.
Right.
Oh, well, he probably, I mean, I guess it did what it was supposed to do. It grabbed headlines, right?
Right.
I haven't seen the app, but like one thing with them Harlem niggas, bro, they gonna hustle.
They gonna hustle.
You feel me? They gonna hustle. That's just like uptown niggas from New Orleans. Same shit.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the name? Do you think it gives this this impression of supporting that type of behavior? Because even if what you intended, it can turn into something else, right? Just based on the name itself.
Right.
Here's another thing. That may actually be the intent, but he can't say that emphatically because it would be off-putting.
But they did have an app like that. They did have an app like that, and it was called Madison something. It was you know you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
Nah.
They have a whole documentary about it. It was a dating app for people who wanted to cheat on they spouses.
That's
It made crazy bread, but then I
bet
I think the guy who started it went to jail, something like that. It was wild, but they already had something like that. And I'll remember the name. It's something Madison. It was popular for a while, but then of course it got shut down. Some other stuff. But Jim Jones announces the public launch of the Sneaky Links social media app after its exclusive debut at InvestFest 2024. So let's see what he's talking about. It's a new social media app aimed at transforming how people connect online. First introduced at Invest Festival, the app is now available to the public. Sneaky Links offers a unique feature that allows users to adjust their interactions based on their mood, catering to those looking for business connections, friendships, or romantic connections in encounters.
So it's Facebook?
Right.
That's basically what it sounds like. It's basically gonna be like any other app, man.
Oh no, it's not Facebook, it's Instagram.
It's all of them.
Okay. Threads? LinkedIn.
It's Black Planet, right? Like he took it back. Like it's
no, this is like MySpace.
It's like MySpace. You know, this technology is such a part of our lives, and because of the ease of use in which we use it, I think sometimes we finesse ourselves into believing that this is an easy thing to do, right? I think people believe that just start a app. If you're popular, you get people to use it. It has to have something that's unique to differentiate itself from other things.
Yes.
When you think about a social media app like Vine that came out, right? Do you remember Vine?
Yep, the 7-second videos.
7-second videos, and a lot of these social media comedians got popping off of Vine.
DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
DC Young Fly, Bash, King Key Ron. Was Jess part of it? Just Hilarious. Maybe
I believe so. What's the dude from Detroit? I can't think of this dude's name.
I don't remember who that is either. But if you catch it, just let us know. But what happened?
Don't do it, Bucko. Him.
Oh, you talking about HaHa Davis?
Yeah, HaHa Davis.
HaHa Davis. Yo, he
from Detroit.
I didn't know he was from Detroit. Don't do it, Bucko. I'm feeling flabbergasted. Like he's hilarious. But what happened with Vine? Facebook, Instagram saw what people was doing. They liked it, and then
integrated
the same idea. Instagram was once just about pictures. Those videos came because of Vine. That's why you got videos on Instagram now. And then
they were short at first.
It was 15 seconds because they was like, you can get 15 seconds with Instagram video as opposed to 7 seconds with Vine. Then they increased it. Next thing you know, once Meta and Facebook took over, it was just like forget about it. And then Vine is like in the archive somewhere, gone. So if you're doing the same thing, at least do it a different way. I don't. On the surface, this doesn't seem like it's a different way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download the app.
Only thing they mentioned was that the standout feature was there's a mood setting thing. So you interact according to the vibe that you set. So if you say, I guess if you say, yo, I'm on some sneaky shit.
I'm on demon time.
Right.
Now all the demons gonna come.
Right. So that's the standout feature.
Okay, so it's highlighting a feature that's already exists on another social media platform because Facebook already got the mood setting.
Yeah. So you use emojis for it.
Right, but it also says mood. It says mood.
Right. Yeah.
It says mood, right. Facebook. So it's really about, okay, so I guess they're going to market it with highlight because Facebook don't highlight anything. It's just like you. So if I'm highlighting the mood and people are actually adhering to that as being the runaway part of this app, I can't even think of the jargon to use, but then maybe that may work. So if I see a chick is on demon time, I could just say whatever I want to her. Hey, bitch,
and get demonic with her.
Yeah.
High out of space, son.
Yo. So if she say I'm in them streets, you know what I mean? How like, all right, cool.
Like, you in them streets? I'm out of space.
If a chick tell me she in them streets, I'm not going to holler.
He not. He not.
No, not. Like,
one thing about him, bro, he like exclusivity.
Oh my God. That's why I don't get into the conversations with them when I meet them like that, because honestly, you find out you know how we be talking, Biko, we be like, yeah, she done named. I was telling my therapist this too. I was like, yeah, after a while, you start adding up the numbers of the people she's mentioning in these conversations. You like, damn, did you ever give it a rest? Like, you just been active.
Right.
You just been active. Like, I'm good.
I want a fresh pair of gloves when I open the pack.
These gloves have been worn. Can you
I don't like the handprints in these gloves.
New socks.
Warm ass gloves.
New socks.
New socks.
I need new socks. New socks, dog.
You broke down all the elasticity in here.
You know what I mean? Like, and you try to trick me, like they came out the dryer and they was tight out the dryer.
And it just opened up.
Yo, these socks rolling up underneath my damn foot, man.
Yo.
Take a pull of these socks up.
Oh my God. Yo, when you was a kid, did you ever get those socks where it's just you?
Yes.
You like your mom.
The dollar store socks, bro. The dollar store socks, bro. You gotta leave them shits where they at, son.
Yo, you ever made a mistake, Cardell, and put on your brother's socks and realize, oh damn, he had them big ass calves and stuff?
Nah, son. We went up until maybe, I don't know, maybe 21.
Yo,
we was about the same size.
Jay Henry gonna get you, kid.
But he was always like, but hey, bro, in high school, Jay Henry was all muscle, bro.
Really?
Because he played football and they gave him an ultimatum between band and football. He chose band, but yeah, he was all muscle, bro.
Oh, damn.
He's a way better athlete than I was.
Oh, so he can play sports.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not basketball. I mean, he could shoot. But like basketball was, but we grew up in New Orleans, so I'm not saying there was no basketball players, but football was definitely more of a thing than basketball in New Orleans. No, we didn't.
Yeah, the Pelicans came back later. Yeah, them socks be slipping down, man. It's the worst feeling in the world, man.
Definitely the worst. Feel like you got bread bags on your feet.
Yo, it's the worst feeling. So with the new socks, so that's that's what the Sneaky Link app seems to be promoting, honestly. Man. I think it's fitting for the times that we living in, honestly, bro, because people kind of like that's the type of time a lot of people be on at least on social media, man.
If the right the right influencer get a hold of it, it could work. But Jim Jones can't be the person. I mean, of course, he's the founder, but he ain't gonna be the person to make it hot.
I mean, can it be hot though? You think that type of app could be hot?
Bro, honestly, anything could work if the right influencers get a hold of it, bro. The right money get spread around to the right people. Anything will be out of here, bro. Look at the music.
The dude he started with too is I want to say like a day trader. He teaches stock classes.
A culture vulture?
Nah.
Bro.
Nah, he a black dude.
But is he from
niggas be wanting to be around the culture without the danger, bro. I just don't be respecting that.
I can't really tell. I don't know his whole background, but yeah, he teaches stock classes. So I don't know where his money's at.
Yeah, you're right about folks be wanting to be near the culture without the danger. I agree.
Yeah, but no, it's hand in hand, bro.
Yeah,
hand in hand.
I don't know about this app. I think we have to start moving and making adjustments to our behavior. We got to really start looking to balance out all the ratchetness with something else. And it's not going to happen, like you said, if someone of some type of stature get a hold of this link, this particular app, it can go. Imagine if someone of some stature with people respect start doing something to kind of counterbalance a lot of this ratchet behavior we seeing. Like, I admit that Instagram really is a reflection of the things that you follow. So a lot of it ain't the social media. Like, whoever you follow, that's going to show up on your timeline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really on you as well. But it's like, that's where the entertainment is. So
it'd be that search feature on Instagram.
That search feature?
Well, that search feature gonna tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, it do. Tell you everything. Like, what you looking at?
You ain't got to check no DMs, no nothing, boy. Just go through that search feater.
Man.
Like, oh, this what you be looking at. Okay.
This what you looking for. Got you. Oh, you know somebody who got caught out there searching?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Definitely not me.
Oh, okay.
So let me clean that up.
He was like, yeah.
No, I caught where it was going. Let me clean that up.
You're like, why you think I'm in the garage now?
No, boy. You look at my shit. My shit is straight cocktail recipes.
My shit everywhere.
All you see is people in the gym of my shit. Like,
I believe you.
That's all he
I believe you.
There, dude.
My search feature. Let me see. I don't even know what my search feature be because I really just go with whatever's popping up. So let me just see. Pause.
Tim's.
What'd you say?
My Tim's.
You said Tim's?
T-E-M-S. Tim's. The singer.
Oh, Tim's. Oh, the singer? Nah. I don't be looking at her too much. But even though, yeah, she's quite.
Look at that.
Okay, so my last. Let me see what my shit look like. Oh, my shit out of line, son. What? What is going on?
Told you, son. I told you, son.
I said my first one was Jim Jones, and then I'm just like, who is all of these chicks? Like, what is
I told y'all, man, yo. Hi.
Yo.
Trust me, I understand, bro.
Yeah, this is out of line, son. I gotta reset this.
I understand, bro.
Yo, so my homeboy, he be sending me mad videos and stuff. So he be sending me stuff. I be like, damn, who that? So I go and search for the chick and shit. I'm like, oh, damn.
And now you look like a perv.
Now I look like the perv. But I promise you, I'm getting it and I'm just responding. Like, I promise you.
Whoa.
I'm an innocent victim here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. It's crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, and with the hand gestures too, like. I'm like, like, wait a minute.
This nigga. Right.
Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That's different right there. I didn't expect that. And you don't really know. You don't even realize. You're like, yo, I'm looking at all these chicks.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
So what's up?
So when we talking about Jim Jones, he from Harlem. These Harlem dudes, they hustlers.
Son, he too old to be so extra tough though, son.
He might just be extra tough, Jim might just, you see him in karate class, nigga, like he in karate class.
Bro, that nigga need to be on leg day, son.
So yo, sorry, Pico, real quick, let's sidebar this real quick. So let's talk about working out.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Get him a body bag.
Yo.
Oh my god,
yo, you wrong.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yo, what a doodle was a get him a body bag. Yo.
Yo, 80s
Ultimate
movies.
cheerleaders, dog.
Wow, son, the 80s movies
Holy shit.
are the best ever.
Son, yes.
Yo,
Yes.
leg day, working out. I can't imagine that he don't work his legs. Do you think some people just can't build muscle like that in their legs?
Genetically, there's such thing as like having good genetics and working out, man. Like some people, they don't have to do shit for chest. Like me, I could just not really work on my chest. It's gonna be there.
This motherfucker right here.
Yo, for real,
I don't have that testimony.
He said, "Listen, man, I was born He-Man. Like
I could do a couple push-ups and I'm gonna be good."
Yeah.
Now the leg situation, you have to, like, I think it's more like I see it more with black people more than anything. Small calves. Calves are freaking so hard to grow, and some people just genetically just have good calves, and they look like they work them, but they might be weak as fuck.
That's my family. Like our calves are just.
Jim, I've seen Jim do leg. I don't know to the extent because it's just a video.
Yeah,
the video. I don't know how how hard he's going at it, but he could be really hitting them legs, but genetically it's just not going to grow, and he's probably not doing it to the point where, like, if you have that situation, you're gonna have to do it like 3 times a week. You can't just do it to maintain. You know what I mean? Like, hit it once a week or whatever. Like, if you have that situation, you're gonna have to do it like 3 times. You have to do it more than the average person. So I'm pretty sure he's probably not doing that. He probably don't have time to do it like that. So he would need to hit it like twice as much as the average person.
And
I see him doing legs. He's probably not doing it to the point where it's going to grow. He got to really kill those calves. Like me, I got the same situation. But what I do is I jump rope. I do the treadmill incline.
Yeah.
And I hit the calves directly, seated and standing calf machine. So my calves is always getting hit. So they're growing, but it's growing slow. You can tell he's not taking it that far. He's probably just doing a little something and going about his business. It's not going to grow if that's his situation. So it looks like he don't hit him.
It looked like he don't hit him.
Yeah.
I was wondering because I'm like, it's definitely disproportionate. Yeah. It's like it's so noticeable, and it's like I know, son. I know he. Yo, I was going to ask you, bro. I was going to ask you if you had, after going through all of that with the phone, just to get in. Did you remember to?
It wasn't Jay Henry.
Okay.
It was my pastor.
It's Saturday.
So,
what the pastor calling you? Tell him.
My best friend, bro.
God is your best friend.
Definitely. No, God is my dad.
God is your dad.
That's father.
So, all right. So I get it. So he probably not working out. He probably genetically just don't really move the way it should move.
So
because I'm wondering,
like, have to double it up, like,
because I'm like, he doing the karate stuff, and then I'm seeing him really working on the form, because kicking is difficult. Kicking is learning how to form, because your hips got to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Kicking could be real difficult, and I'm seeing it. It just felt like even if he figure it out, it's like is more of a setup than a knockdown blow because his legs don't seem like they have the power to
now that's crazy because that he may have the power, it just don't look.
Look
like
at John Jones. Look at John Jones.
So the technique is important.
Yeah.
Technique.
Yeah.
That's where your power come from.
Yeah. That's why I was
his legs is probably strong as fuck, but genetically, man, he gonna have to put that extra work in to get it.
Y'all ever notice how John Jones' legs look?
Yeah.
But if he kick you, you go into sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't sit there and just get kicked. That's crazy. I'm not doing none of that stuff. Dudes gotta kick. If somebody kick you to sleep, like in front of people, dude, like what are you doing?
Man, he'll be forever called the Karate Man.
Yo, remember when you lost that fight against Karate Man? Like, remember that? Like, that's That's why I just mind my business, man. So Harlem took a little bit. Do you think he took an L? I don't know. So Dame Dash is on, you know, I like Dame Dash, right? Shout out to Dame. Shout out to America New Network. I just downloaded the app onto my Roku.
I got it on my phone too.
I was checking out some stuff. I like the idea, and we'll talk more about the content. But 50 Cent, I guess, made a comment about his financial status, Dame Dash's financial status. Dame Dash's response was, let's have a CEO challenge. Your app versus my app. Your music versus my, just, you know, running down the line of different verticals as Dame Dash describes it, and talking about, you know, just the importance of ownership. And he respects 50's acumen, but you don't own what you say you got. You know what I'm saying? So he's really talking about that. So Biff responded, and then Dame Dash made a video, and his
teeth fell out.
His teeth fell out his mouth.
So was that his teeth or
it was his teeth.
It was so what
was his response?
50 response, I think, was something along the lines of people talking about me. They you know, 50 do just laugh and do something real petty. You know,
he basically promoted his book.
Yeah, he was promoting his book, and then Dame Dash, you know, was talking on a live. That's why lives you got to be careful. I pre-record like a month.
Yeah, son, I'm not doing that. I don't like live, son.
The live. Although I think we should do a live show. We should do a live show on Instagram. All three of us.
Okay.
I think that'd be dope. And get the attention of the people that follow us.
Yeah.
We need to promote it that we're gonna do it though.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Absolutely. I just want to see what kind of traction it gets, just to test it out and get people's interaction and talk and bring them
I like
on.
that.
But his teeth fell out his mouth, and does something like that, which I think is embarrassing, honestly. Can something like that derail people's perspective of you? Those who are a little bit more casual than we are, the seriousness of what you do as a businessman, because of how comical that is. While your teeth falling out your mouth.
Yo, son. All publicity is good publicity when you own everything.
Okay, that's a good perspective.
He got traction, bro. We talking about Dame Dash again. Like, I see it when it comes to Dame, like, it's the same dude that did the Breakfast Club interview with a tooth missing. And he was popping the same shit from the same perspective that he was when he was on top of the world with Rockefeller.
If not having your teeth is crazy though. Like I can't even imagine it right now.
Yo,
you got fake teeth, son?
No, son, these bitches too crooked to be fake, son.
I want the crooked ones.
Yeah.
Let's make this real.
I want them to look real. Throw them off.
No, I don't have bro. But I think his tooth loss is due to his diabetes. So like it's not a situation to where like a nigga just fell off and lost all their teeth and on some crackhead shit. It's not that. It's but it looked like that. You know what I'm saying? But
I got something to say about that. And on Watch Our Sake, I don't want to sound harsh, but we know him for talking that big boss talk, right? And being your own individual and blah 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 blah. You got to be that all the way around. Like
Yeah,
you know
but
you
right.
know you got diabetes, but you smoke hella weed, you drink, like you got to be that all the way around. It can't just be here and now and your health is lacking like that. That ain't boss.
That's
So
real. That's real.
I respect him, you know, as you know how he is as a businessman, you know what I mean, and your own shit, but the way he take care of himself. I mean, granted, we don't know what he does day to day, but I know he do things that will affect your health. So like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if I had an ailment, like you already know how I eat and drink anyway, but if I did have some bad habits, I would definitely change it for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to still live regular life, so to speak, you know, as far as drugs and all that shit, but still
going too hard to prove that he normal. You feel like that?
Right.
Yeah, because he said
and a lot of people do that too.
He mentioned that he was vegan. I remember that. And even when you go on his on American New Network app, they have a show dedicated to diabetes, like episodes, like multiple episodes. I haven't started watching it because I just downloaded it yesterday, just to and I guess to your point, Creole, right? People are talking and made me finally go ahead and download the app because I knew about it for a while, but I just never downloaded the app or saw it. But now I downloaded it. I'm going to watch the movie. I'm gonna rent the movie that he got up there, the newest movie called The Prince of something. The Prince
it's about healthcare.
Right. Now, of course, the trailer.
The Prince of Detroit.
The Prince of Detroit. Now, the trailer to me look a little. I'm a writer. I'm a visionary when it comes to the aesthetics of movies and how things should look. Even if it's a small budget, you can make it look like it's big budget. And I feel like his movies, when he writes them and directs, because he directs a lot of his movies, they're short-sighted creatively. The dialogue is sketchy. The cinematography is not really something that somebody pointed out recently. And we're gonna stay on topic with Dame Dash. Is they talked about Belly, the movie Belly. I don't know if you posted it or just a post that I saw. They talked about the cinematography of the movie Belly and how great it was. And let me tell you something. The cinematography in Belly was amazing. Hype Williams did an amazing job with that. You know where they fell short in Belly? The dialogue.
Yep.
The dialogue and the storyline was trash, but because of the cinematography, like, and the actors you got to execute it, you know, like Nas wasn't an actor, X more of an actor, but still, you know, longer, you know, little green.
Yeah.
And to me, if had better writers, just 20% better writers, that would have been up there with Boys in the Hood and
easily.
You know, so
but the shot saved the movie.
The shot saved the movie because Hype Williams is a video director, so he understood the angles a lot better.
It was a really beautiful shot.
When they came into the way he came in, bro, it was like, oh, this is about to be crazy.
That's probably the best intro sequence in a movie to me ever.
Yeah.
Listen, it was incredible. Visually incredible. So when I think about Dame Dash, I'm like, Hype Williams was killing it back in when Belly came out, like late 90s, 98. To me, is like your vision for a film has to be a certain way. So even though Dame is big on making his own movies, like creatively, brother, you gotta go somewhere with it that shows like you have that ilk to really want someone to watch it. Like I said, I caught America New, and after I downloaded it to the Roku, and I was looking at the movie that they had playing because they got a 24-hour movie station where it's just running movies. I love that. And
It's Tubi, sir?
It's Tubi. It's a downgrade from Tubi, at least you ask me. Like now I won't even say. Let me not say that. Let me just say I'm a bit of a movie snob because I love movies. I love cinematography. So I'm a bit of a movie snob, but it was like, bro, like when they had the shooting, right? You know it's fake. It's fake bullets. It's fake. It's not even like guns with blanks in them. It's like just the guns, people making the movement with the guns, and then they they throwing in Adobe After Effects and putting smoke and bullets, and then when it's hitting you, and they got the fake blood splatter and all, it looks cartoonish. Like, you know, it's cartoonish. And then even some of the transitions from the dialogue to the action was just like, come on, that don't even sound. That's not even happening in real life.
It's not no cohesion.
Right. So to me, it's like there was no creative director. You're the director of the movie, but who was the creative director to make sure the continuity of this film was believable?
Yeah.
Like the dudes is laying down there.
Can we be honest? It's no different from Paper Soldiers.
Yeah.
Personalities saved Paper Soldiers. Like,
right.
They had no script.
That movie was whack. The best movie.
I love that movie, bro.
Listen, look, I watched it once. You know,
that movie was hilarious, bro.
It's
bro.
Look at my eyes. Roll them. Like
nah. What I'm saying is having situations like Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Smokey was funny in it. Charlie Murphy's character was funny in it. That's what I'm saying. The personality saved that movie. They didn't have a script, and it's clear. So
right.
I think that's kind of Dame Dash's approach, like a almost renegade style. I'm not saying it works, right?
And that's because the one that did work was Paid in Full, and you could tell they had a script. They had great actors, Mackay, Wood,
yes.
you know. Yes. So that worked better than and Paid in Full is one of those movies you can be like, yo, this is one of them ones. I really.
But he also had studio oversight on that one.
Yeah, and there was something to go off of, because it was actually autobiography, so to speak. You know what I mean?
True indeed.
Yeah.
Because AZ.
So that was the writing.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And something you mentioned, studio oversight. So do you think that Dame, although he really embraces the position of a boss, is he someone that does need some type of oversight in order to keep him on track? Is he one of these kids that once had, when they was young, had ADHD and no one really checked it, and it grew into it, and now it's just the way they are?
Yeah.
You know? Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm going to tell you like why I can empathize and relate, because I'm like that. But it took for me to get to the point that I'm at and to look around and look at the talent that I know I have and what I've been able to do with it myself, right? Some people need to be coached, bro. And it's not a bad thing, but like this culture we in, like, just promotes, you have to do it yourself. You know, like everybody, bro, you ain't doing nothing without no team, dog.
Right.
You feel me? I don't give a damn. It's not gonna be your best unless there's somebody to challenge you and to say, bro, you could have really hit that note different. Maybe come in slow and sing that. Like, you know, come in kind of quiet and then let it build. I had to be told that, bro. I was known for hollering on songs, bro. That's what I was good at. You feel me?
Yeah. You was one, yeah.
No, nigga, I was KC and Cisco. That's who I was.
Oh my God.
You feel me? So for me, I am, from my perspective, because that's what resonated with me, I thought that was singing.
Okay.
Not realizing you gotta build a song, bro. You gotta you gotta tell a story with your voice. And you have to be coached as to how to do that, because some people don't get that naturally. The ability to sing I got naturally, but how to sing I did not.
I think that's probably something happened with Fantasia, right? She can sing, but she can scream too.
Right.
Yes.
And it's about just kind of like not putting you in a box, but giving you more of a guideline to follow, so you don't just start coloring too far outside of the lines, and no one can see the picture that you're painting. I get that. And I think Dame, he has the understanding of the boss, I guess the visionary mentality, but he's very similar to Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
And that he's doing it all himself. What do you think is the difference between him and Tyler Perry?
Corporate money.
Well, I don't know what his team is like, but you definitely have to find somebody that's great at writing. That's what they do. All you do is focus on that. Somebody who's great at vision and seeing things. That's all you do is focus on that. Like we talking about a strong team. Like he has to have a strong team of individuals that they're all appointed to one singular thing. Not him just trying to do everything because obviously he can't do it.
That's the brilliance of 50 though.
And I was going to talk about that. So you said you got to have people that exclusively have writers. 50 mentioned that they got 11 writers. But let me ask you something. The writing on Power has been trash recently.
Bro, it really has.
So if you got 11 writers,
ever since that spinoff, I stopped watching.
Which spinoff you don't like?
The with the young boy, Ghost Jr.
I actually like the show. The writing got terrible.
The writing got bad.
But it's over the top now, man. Everything is just. Like,
I think
all that shooting, like, come on, man. Like,
right. That's not real. Yeah.
What was it you said?
I think
all that shooting, like it's ridiculous now. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. All them bodies dropping, ain't nobody getting indicted. It's crazy.
Ain't no news story about it. Ain't nothing. It's just people dying.
No news coverage. We ain't never seen the news on Power.
Only when James Sir Patrick died, there was some.
Yeah. But
after that, it's like
I like Kanan.
I think the Raising Kanan.
Yeah, I love that joint.
Yeah, that's the best one.
That's probably where they allocating all the best writers. But they also
have they're trying to wrap those storylines up though, and I think it's the same problem that we had with Game of Thrones towards the end, like the relationship going sour with the network, right? The budget probably through the roof, and you trying to wrap up storylines, and so now you start taking shortcuts and you start doing like cheesy exposition in the dialogue, and it's just like, who didn't see that coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's like the girl Diana pregnant. Of course, there's gonna be scares that she gonna lose the baby. Of course,
right?
Yeah. Right. So you know it's coming. So now every time she in any kind of distress, she gonna grab her stomach. Oh. Like, bitch, you're not gonna lose that baby, bitch. That's the. It's like, come on.
So what do you think? So very similar to well, I won't even bring that show up, Your Honor, because they had how they ended. It was interesting. But do you see Power ending with Tariq dying, the baby staying alive, Tasha coming in now, and now they raising that baby, and Monet got to go because Mary to me she got to go.
Monet going to jail.
Monet going to jail. Like
she going to jail, dude.
She going to jail. Okay.
Jail.
So Power,
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's going on.
And BMF, forget about it. They might as well just let that go.
When he was doing karate in that club, bro, I was done. That show haven't been good since Lamar.
Yo,
Lamar was yeah, Lamar was the cool one on that show.
He's also a seasoned actor.
Yes,
he's a seasoned actor.
You can tell,
and I think that's what makes Kanan such a great show because Patina Miller is a seasoned actor. Michael Mays, seasoned actors. Yes. Like you
London
see
Brown too, though.
Who's that?
London Brown, Uncle Marvin.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, London Brown. He's a great actor, bro.
Yeah. So you see them in other movies, and be like, "Oh snap!" So okay, then you understand. It's like, okay, why it's just a different level. And back to Dame Dash and 50. So I think show for show, 50 got it beat. You know, because he has shows that resonate.
Where Dame gonna cut him is like you got to think of the framing that Dame used. The framing is you wrote it. You produced it. You paid for it. 50 can't match him in there. 50 smart enough to see what the framing in there. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's clearly what you do, and that's clearly not what I do. But what I do seem to be working. What's up with yours? And that's the perspective that 50 gonna take. Because, like, bro, public perception is what really matters here.
Yeah, and in the entertainment industry, I mean,
that's what. But reality for you putting it out publicly.
Yeah, true.
The challenge was public, so the judges is not your perception versus his perception. The judges, I mean, the challenge is actually what do we perceive as the public?
Mhm.
And they're not going to dig deep enough to be like, okay, well, he owns it, so that's why it's no. They're not.
Bruh,
Be like,
the public don't care what a vertical is.
They don't care. You're right. You're right about that. So, if it was to happen, who you got?
It's hard to even choose because they really playing two different games.
Mm.
You get what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's like asking who would win a boxing match out of Michael Jordan and Bo Jackson, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's two different games. We see what you doing, Dame, right? Dame is, to me, is inspiration.
Mm.
But 50 is too. But just in different, like, we gotta stop doing this thing to where, like, when one black businessman is doing it corporately and another one is doing it independently. That's your choice of what works for you in business. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Now,
Okay, so
to me, 50 started it though with taking a swipe at him. I don't think that was warranted. But
and I think that's why the response is warranted, because the way he responded, like, okay, you taking a shot at me not having no bread, or at least your perception of me not having no money.
yeah, I like that.
But without the financial backing that you got, what do you have? That's yours.
And that was also a warning.
Yeah. Yeah. You know
That
what
was
I'm saying?
also a warning.
Because everybody think listen, man, we go get a loan right now. We go get a loan right now for the show, for the
Boy.
Trial Run podcast.
The bill coming
And-
due though.
The bill coming. The bill coming. And guess what? If you can't pay that bill, they take your show. Right now, they can't do nothing. They can't take this from us. This is
You
all.
can't, right. You can't pay your mortgage, they're taking your house.
They take your house. You don't own it. You occupy. You an occupant.
Basically that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely two different games you play. Go ahead, Bigo.
But the Dame Dash response was warranted. Yes, you know what I mean. Like, dude trying to say you broke.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, you can't turn around then and say, "Hey, let's get together." You know what I mean? We should be supporting each other. I don't know if you saw that. He put another.
I did.
Yeah.
Because you know who you're dealing with. You know the type of person 50 is. Once you take a dig and you can't come back from that.
They would
So-
never exist in the same space, bro.
Absolutely.
Right. So my thing is, if you felt that way, or maybe he thought about it later, but if you felt that way, he could have made the statement about, you know, him and his kids and how he contribute $250,000 a year and blah 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 blah. So you could put it out there that, yo, I ain't broke, I got money.
Right.
Just to be able to do that, I must have money. And then
Right.
you get a holler at 50, you know, behind the scenes on something like, yo, you know what I mean? I know you felt that way about that, but that's not what it meant, blah blah blah. Yo, we should get together. You know what I mean? And that probably would have worked. But you come out in the public and get at him, you know how he's gonna respond to that.
But
Like,
Fifth took his
time and
shot
time
publicly though.
Yeah, Fifth took a shot publicly.
Yeah.
Well, here's where, for me, and Dame even cleaned up why he said what he said to 50.
It
Right?
don't matter at that point.
That's true.
50 don't think that way, man. Like,
Right.
I mean,
You said that. You said it.
I
Yeah.
think, you know, with Fifth, and I don't know him, but I know Queens niggas. And we have this thing where you wrong us, it's forever. It's forever. The scary part about Fifth's positioning now is that I feel as though he's not going to change the status quo. I feel like he believes this is his time now. And he's really just assuming the positioning with a different
That's
twist.
the
on
new
it.
nigga.
Yeah, you just the new guy, but you're not going to transform the position to accommodate a new perspective, to include other people in a different way. Diddy held that position, pause, and for years, right? And he made sure he worked from the top down. It wasn't collaborative. It was top down. It was top heavy. Pause. Relax. I'm gonna talk through it. It wasn't collaborative, right?
Right.
Oh, very similar the way he seems like he's more in tune with, I'm gonna rock with the people that I know personally. So my people that I'm with, that's like me getting on and one of y'all getting on, and then saying, all right, Haas, Biko, Cardell, and everybody else that's part of that circle. But then after that, everybody else got to work and wait and take appointments and wait for somebody to give them a look. That's with Hov. I say they're not very collaborative. It's not like they're trying to break any new ground. It still seems as though they're looking to get in the mix with other people that they believe can help their cause even more, right? It's not, you're not bringing in anybody else to really push the envelope. And that's where I get a little more like, damn, like you could be the difference maker.
Yeah.
So
the conversation.
LeBron seemed like the only person that pulled that off, man. As far as like reaching out and making sure everybody, is in position.
But once he he got that money now. He got a different type of paper.
But he mad insulated too, though.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
The way he succeeded at is that he got his friends in different positions throughout entertainment and business.
Yeah.
Right.
So it works to have those different streams working. The perception is that he did that. He still got people that he worked with that helped him do that. I don't know the level of ownership he has to any of those things. Now, of course, it's very similar to Michael Jordan. Like, you don't own the Jordan brand. You understand? Like, it's yours, but you're still getting a commission off of it.
So that's Spring Hill Media or whatever it is. That's not theirs.
I don't know. I know they founded it, but founded it and owning it is two different things.
Right.
You do what I mean? Right. Apple was founded by Steve Jobs and Woz.
Not owned by him. It's a publicly traded company now.
Right. Gotcha. So it gets to a point where you start to sell off different assets. Look at what happened with Diddy. When he got it jammed up, you realize, oh, you ain't really like that. You got to sell off properties to get this bread up for this fight that you about to have.
Yep.
What happened?
Right.
That's the danger though. Like when 50 was talking, I think it was on Gillian Wallow's show. The clip you sent me, talking about the phone call he got about starting a school with Kanye. I mean, the fact that somebody could make that phone call to soft press you.
Talk about it.
Yeah. They got to put the money up or nothing. Just make a phone call.
but you gonna go hard at us.
Right.
I don't like that. And I never saw him as a person that's gonna pick and choose.
But I did see him as a person who's gonna look out for himself, considering all the things that he's experienced dealing with people from the neighborhood. I think the only person he really looked up to, other than his grandfather, I really think it's Preem. And when Preem did, and Black Just, it was almost like contemporary.
That's his OG,
But like everybody on that side looked up to Preem. And when it went the way it went, for somebody who wasn't on that side, I think that really bothered him. Like deeply. And you see how he talk about it now. He still, you could tell it really cut him deep. That somebody who he had up there in that law, even though he mentions that Fat Cat was the guy for him, it still hurts that I'm from the town and you took these dudes over me, and then will allegedly try to get me knocked out the game.
Right.
Come on. So I think fifth mentality is like, man, it's me against everybody. Yayo the only one I rock with. Even Banks is on the outside. So I can expect him behaving like that because of
I think another thing with Fifth, like he do not like entitlement. And I think that's his issue with Banks, his issue with his son. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's healthy or it's right,
he created it though. He created those monsters. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Go ahead,
bro. You can't have entitlement without an enabler.
There you go. There you go. I ain't got to say it then.
You know, like you got somebody enables the entitlement. We do it to our kids all the time.
Yeah. So you can't be mad at that. You got to look at yourself. So the moment you start cutting cords and saying, well, no, you got to figure out, it's like, hold on now, bro. You got to wean me off of this, transition me into this, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gonna cut me down. And I think Yayo does a good job of being a friend because he always bigging up Fifth and he kind of caters to his ego a lot. Banks probably wasn't gonna do that. His son ain't doing it because his son is really raised by his mom, so he ain't really doing it like that. So it's like, yeah, it's just a weird thing. But with Fifth, him and Dame Dash cannot exist in the same space at all. Not like that. Very interesting conversation with guy. I appreciate that. So recently, this teacher, man, we gonna talk about these double standards.
Yo.
And I want to read it. Just so we all know what's going on. Hold on. Let me pull it up in our chat because we be having a lot of stuff happening in the chat, man. And I gotta wean through all the searches that I can define where we. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm gonna get
that's the sign of your depravity, sir.
Listen, brother. Oh man, so I'm looking at that chat. We got the video Dame T falling out. We got
Queen.
Man, by the way, who sent that? Did I send you that?
Yeah, you sent it.
You sent it. She was out of control.
Yo.
Who?
Out of control.
That's wild, bro.
Okay, I don't want to paraphrase. I want to actually read what it says. So I'm trying to make sure it ain't go too far back because I feel like we got that sent pretty early in the chat.
But if you go right to just go to Google and type in teacher blowjob. The whole article. The whole article.
Get all kind of.
Nah, it's gonna pop up. Nah, she gonna. Your son's really gonna be fucked up at it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, it says, I ain't about to church that. It says teacher gave students BJs and let them run a train on her in class.
Crazy.
Woo, my God. That is, and this is the teacher. This is what she looked like. I mean,
yeah, and she got that look like, so what?
Right.
You definitely got that look like, and
that far in away look.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can. There she go. Oh, right there, she looked like a Cambodian little boy, but she looking like a little Cambodian boy. Look,
breast milk.
So, bro, like, what's going on? This ain't the first time we've seen this happen. What's going on? These young teachers.
Yeah,
man. I think
the run the train part is the part that have everybody like, what? Like, dude ran the train on that.
Yo, bro, it's a few of them on there.
Oh, bro. Like sexual proclivity is crazy, bro. That's a rabbit hole. That like people, a lot of things been done to people when they was younger, and like that take effect, bro, when you introduce the sexuality before you can, number one, the spiritual ramifications of it, because that's what's actually manifesting. That's a spirit that's operating in her to make her even debase herself like that. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I was in high school, I wouldn't have saw the problem. I'm being honest though, right? But the more you grow up and you understand how things like that happen, and I'm looking at my son, bro, I'll be ready to kill.
Yeah.
For somebody to take advantage of my son like that. You feel me? I'm not. Go ahead, sir.
Tell your story, sir. Yeah, so this ain't me. This ain't me.
Okay, that was damn.
So
It's a guy named Rasan.
So Rasan.
Rasan Gimli.
You stupid. Listen, man. There was this we had like a school resource teacher. You know, they don't really teach a class, but they kind of help out. And I remember him, and we had this chick, and she was cute. Like, she was a pretty girl, but she wasn't one of them ones. Like, I could recognize she was good looking, but she wasn't like in the mix with all the other girls. You feel what I'm saying? She was kind of ducked off.
Yeah.
She half black, half Asian. Pretty girl though. And I started seeing like her in the school resource teaching. This nigga grown. Like, he ain't like a student.
Yeah.
He probably back then he probably was like early 20s. You know what I mean? Maybe mid 20s. And I used to catch them, and I used to be seeing, and you could just tell the interaction was just not. And then
it wasn't coaching.
Yeah, he be walking with her to the class, then he dip off, then you can't be in the hall going to the bathroom, you see him, and she kind of like leaning on the wall, and he giving her all this attention because she wasn't getting that attention from her peers, her contemporary. So I blew the nigga spot up.
Yeah.
So I said, yo, son, I started telling him, I said, y'all think, I forget his name, I said, y'all think he fucking her, son? And he's like, where? So I guess I knew the shit was gonna get around. So shit went around. Look at Mika's face like so I ain't like that. I ain't really like it. I ain't like it. Hey, look,
hey, bro. Yeah.
So one day he comes to me. He shows up to me. He goes, yo, Haas, man. Cause I was cool, man. I was cool in high school, man. I'm cool now. It don't matter. So he's like, yo, like, why you telling people I'm not messing with that girl, man? Come on, he's smiling. Come on, don't put me out there like that, dog. I said,
he definitely did that shit.
I looked at this nigga. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. And then I told him, I'm like, this nigga gonna tell me he ain't fucking the bitch. Like, come on, like, my man, like, we know.
Right, I see it.
It's too obvious.
I know what I'm looking at, bro.
I know what a giddy girl looks like, even at my young age. I think I was like 16 then. I think I was 16. On my young age, I know what giddiness looked like in a girl who likes somebody who being liked and getting attention by somebody.
He took the time to come say something to you.
Right.
Yeah, he covering tracks.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, son. I know he was taking her down, man. And I ain't gonna lie though, you know, every now and again I search for like people I went to school with just to catch up with them, try to add them to Facebook. Her name ain't nowhere there. I don't never catch her name. I don't know what's up with her. And me and her was cool. We was cool.
Yo,
yeah.
But I knew a girl that got kissed by one of the coaches.
In front of everybody?
No, not in front of everybody.
You say kicked her? Or kissed?
Kiss.
Oh wow.
Yep. Black too.
The girl was white? Or she was
black.
How that went down? How they felt
After
about
school,
that? Oh,
she felt some type of way. She told me.
Oh, and you said what? Well, put your mouth on this. What'd you say, man? Because you was different in high school, son.
Yeah, I was different, son. But like,
I'll show you a real kiss.
And the culture was different back then too, bro. And we got to keep that in mind, bro. Like, it's a lot of information we have now that we didn't really have at the time. You feel me? Like, we all knew grown ass dudes that was pulling up to the high schools, bro.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we all knew them.
Yeah.
And it was so normal. Like, you really, like, it was different when it was a power dynamic, like a teacher. You feel me? Or a coach.
Like an R&B singer, right? Like that type of
stuff.
Nah,
nigga.
I'm talking about Kels. I'm talking about Kels. Kels was pulling up to the McDonald's. Son.
Yo, that's wow. But I just think, bro, like, number one, we live in a very over sexualized culture, bro. And it's so unfortunate, bro. But like I said, man, when people get introduced to sexuality at an early age like that, before they could process it spiritually, before they could process it emotionally, but it's just so unfortunate the turns they take, bro.
Yeah,
And it could go so left, bro. And you get girls who being promiscuous because somebody did something to them at the house. It get bad, bro.
you mentioned if you was in high school, it would have been different. So that brings us to the double standard that exists.
Yes, absolutely, bro. I can't speak for y'all, but I know I probably would have tried. And I know she like that. You feel me? That'd have been my favorite teacher. I'm being real. You feel me? Because at the time, with the consciousness I had at the time, I wouldn't have saw nothing wrong with it.
You know what's interesting though? The girls today look older than they did in our time.
Bro, cocaine is a hell of a drug, bro.
Bruh. Like it's
crazy. Some of the stories my daughters tell me, though, about some of the kids that's at their schools, bro.
Oh, so it's still, even though okay.
Boy.
Wow.
It makes me, I'm not jaded to the point to where I think they tell me everything.
Yeah, they ain't tell you everything.
But I'm glad they talk to me, bro. I'm glad they talk to me.
What do you think it is when they go through this high school experience, they doing as you do when you in the mix and in the environment, then you finally graduate, you start living life on your own, and then you start thinking about some of those years back then, and you start looking at it like, damn, he took advantage of me. She should have had allowed that. Do you think that's an appropriate perspective that you was taking advantage of because of the age difference? Or
absolutely.
Can you acknowledge that you was also, although you were young, you was still wanting that attention?
Come on, bro. You know what it's like when your hormones out of control, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what she took advantage of. You get what I'm saying? Like she probably can't be in charge when somebody her age. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people do stuff like that, they really taking their power back. Because at that age, somebody probably, violated them. So they in a lot of ways, bro, that's such a slippery slope, bro. It's such a deep rabbit hole when you jump down it, bro. It really is.
That's a dangerous perspective too, man. When you think about people, when you mentioned taking your power back, imagine all the people who've done that in different situations, right?
Yes, bro. Most people who molest people or rape people, it has happened to them, and usually very early in their life.
What about the kid who shoots the kid who really had nothing to do with nothing? Taking my power
back. How do you mean that?
Because you get people
redistributed trauma is what you're saying?
Yeah, that bullying shit. Like, look what happened at the school recently. Yes. I don't know if that's the reason why he did it, but you think about.
I heard it was racism.
Oh man, race.
Yeah, I heard that was.
They arrested the pops. But go ahead, Big. I know you're about to say something.
Yeah, then he they said last year he threatened to shoot up the school.
Yeah, they had GBI and everything at the crib, and their parents supposedly they moved them to another school, took him out of school. Father 7 months later bought him a gun for his birthday.
Yeah, for his birthday. Yeah.
So when that happened, the parents should absolutely be charged, bro.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna get charged. I don't know what the mom, but they got the pops locked up already.
Yeah.
Both of them. To me, why that?
Because he bought him the gun. But that's the double standard we talking about, right? Like the teacher and the boys versus the male teacher with the girls, like they gonna put him under the prison. Who knows what's gonna happen to him?
Boy, he's gonna get fried.
You dig what I'm saying? Now, what about the moms and her culpability in it, right? And then when you look at the double standard with the teachers who take advantage of the students. One is male, one might be a female. The female students seem like it's almost glorified. Or it's almost like, hey, well, you know. And then if it's a guy, they trying to throw the book.
Because like think about it.
Go check the comment section on that video, though. They're gonna tell you everything you need to see.
Because think
There's
about
a lot of people our age that's saying, "Hey, I don't see what's wrong."
Right.
Where them teachers at when I was in high school?
Right. I seen that. Because think about it, growing up, if you popped a teacher, that was a notch on your belt.
That
like,
would have been a feather in my cap.
Right, exactly. But like the male going at you see what High did? High was like, nah, this can't happen, man. I'm telling everybody.
Tell everybody that.
But hey, you don't know what you saved her from.
If I saved that at all,
he probably caught it tail end of that, like
man, you did right.
I'm trying to remember, but I feel like Shorty had a baby. I feel like she had a baby like towards the end of high school or like right afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So if he was, as they call it, grooming her until she got out of high school, by the time we graduated, he was definitely ready to take the condom off, so to speak.
Yo, man, I know people, right? And I'm cautious because I don't want to say names, of course.
No, don't say.
I don't even want to give any hint to who I'm talking about. But those that know gonna know, right? I know people who ran through crews.
Like
separate.
females.
Yeah, no, not crews of females.
Like females ran through crews of dudes. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
And there's trauma from early on, right? And from what I hear, because I know several people that then went down that alley, right? And they say when a door closes, it's like a switch flip. And they become very, very, very sexually promiscuous.
So when a door,
but that's not what's presented on the outside. Oh, when that door closed, that's like a switch flip.
Oh wow!
And I heard it from several different people that said the same thing. So I don't know what mentally what a closed door unlocks for that person. You get what I'm saying?
I do
what
understand.
Trauma is connected to that door closed?
That door. It's like, oh, it's go time. Do not disturb.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah. You feel me? And
I'm gonna show you something. She ain't never met a do not disturb sign she ain't like. She said, I work at the factory that make these motherfuckers. She printed them like inkjet printer, like print out another one.
But you know the cold part though, bro? It's so easy to hone in on the promiscuous behavior and never deal with the root cause.
The root cause you have to deal with in therapy, right? Because you the only person that knows what the root cause is. If it's
but society ain't a therapist's office.
No, not at all. So what we're dealing with is everything that's on the surface, and we have our own rooted issues as well. So we have to navigate the landmines that exist within each other, and hope that we don't step on them and set off the wrong explosion that causes some type of tension or friction that can lead to some violence or lead to an outburst or lead to triggering you to even going further down that road. Some people's traumas get triggered in ways that make them fix the issues, and others, but mostly
it's when people have a support system. But a lot of people don't have a support system, dog. And like when you think about especially in our community, bro, when you think of the breakdown of the family structure, dog, that shit get grisly, dog.
It does. Yeah, it does. We'll have to definitely touch on that. Well, address it. But you know, the double. I would be upset if a teacher did that to my son. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
Like I'll definitely be upset, and I'll definitely be like, yo, you're gonna have to make sure you have to make this right. So
Yeah.
no,
It's crazy because
No, she going to jail, bro.
after she make it right, she gotta make it right first.
it's crazy because when we was younger, if that you gonna make it
Yo, I said she had the young calf. Now she's got to have the old bull.
Yo,
Nigga here stupid, bro.
The double standard, right? Like we ain't no good. Why?
oh my god.
Bigo, go ahead, man. I stepped on your thought, Bigo. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, it's okay. Nah, because if we was in school, you know what I mean, we'd be happy as hell and jumping on the opportunity. But now we're grown and got kids, it's like, the hell?
Boy, niggas will be bagging them groceries, bro. You already know. You already know, bro. Groceries will be bagged, bro. What?
But no, I don't think. But considering the description, like the train part, I know I wasn't gonna get down with that.
Yeah,
that was
train
never
part,
that was never my thing. Look at Cardell, you a nasty mud flinging bayou, man.
Son,
he lived near Gators.
When you don't know, you don't know, bro. And sometimes you don't even know you don't know.
I guess I can understand what you're saying. When you don't know, you don't know. I get, but I just knew I don't even like sharing my plate of food. So like I just know I ain't. Yeah, I'm good.
I hear you.
That's if I got to go first.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
But everybody want to go first.
Absolutely. No, but that's not how this is working.
We got rock, paper, scissors, shoot for this. Like we got to roll dice for it. Like I got to go first. Once I go first, I can go first, and then
I don't care what y'all do after that.
That was a conversation. Yeah, I promise you that was a conversation Pac had that night. He got charged with that. I'm going first. I don't care what y'all do after this. And they left, caught a charge. Yo, I'm going first.
Why you left me? That's the charge you got.
That's he got a why you left me charge. You left
me in there with them animals.
You got a why you left me charge.
But that's what she said. That's what she said pretty much. Little Sean is actually commenting on something about that night with Mad Papa recently. So, but yeah, man, and his story be always different. Like it's like, bro, and it's like you
he from y'all area?
He from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
You know, Brooklyn dudes, you believe nothing they hear, half of what they say, man.
Bro.
Like that them motherfuckers lie to your face. Yeah, man, he was right there on Tuesday, or was it a Wednesday? I don't know. Like Brooklyn niggas is funny. But if you ain't from Brooklyn, they don't even really rock with you, honestly.
Boy.
That's how they are. But I know a lot of Brooklyn people that spend time in Queens. Those are the ones that, you know, you can rock with. But the ones who don't spend time in Queens, they don't care about nothing except for Brooklyn.
That's how, see, I always equate Brooklyn with the Night Ward, bro.
That's how they are.
Bro, like, yeah, bro. And when they show up to a function, they finna take over that bitch, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Like when we used to do
the house.
That's our Night Walk. That 5-4. That, bro.
Wow.
You hit, bro. We used to be on King Summit, and we used to go to Canal Street because you know the Superdome right around the corner from Canal Street. We used to go to Canal Street, man. I mean, I'll never forget this. The Night Ward took over the Popeyes, bro. If you wasn't from the Night Ward, you was not going in that Popeye.
That's just crazy, bro, man.
It's like everybody from the Night Ward was out there that day. And you know, like Canal Street is divided between downtown and uptown.
We'll have to dedicate a episode to the African American mentality. Cause it's different.
AKA nigga shit.
Yeah, it's different than black people coming from other places. It's not a black person. It's really American black people situation. We really need to talk about that because we do things that I just be like, why do we think this is cool? And then we do other things. I'd be like, damn, we so cool. So there's a duality that we live in that we certainly should have a conversation about. But we're approaching, our time. We went a little bit over, but it's all good. We'll have to talk about the Little Sean thing another time. If at all, like we really ain't got to talk about it. It was just fun. Like Pac is like feeding a lot of people still, man. His stories, his life,
bro. The gift that keep giving.
Right, and it's like now he talking about I'm gonna tell you what really happened. Like, come on, man. The whole
Nigga,
time
didn't you last time you needed money, you told me what really happened.
Now you gonna tell me what really happened?
Yeah, I'm for real this time. I'm for real.
This time it's a movie. This time it's a movie.
Facts.
This the facts.
Step by step. You don't want to miss this.
Anyway, y'all, another beautiful episode of the Trial Run Podcast. We'll be sending out some memos soon about one-to-one conversations. New show here on the BCH Media Network. Fellas, any closing remarks?
Creole King, Settler. That's the new single.
Oh, that's definitely the new
I can't wait to drop it.
And what about you, Biko?
They call me great on IG, one-on-one training and online training. Hit me up.
Absolutely. I'm Hassan God King. I do everything great. All right, guys.
This guy.
I'm amazing. All right, let me go ahead and stop it right here. And we are...